When I was in the hospital, I was almost doubting it. I was saying, well, no, it's really gonna hurt, and like, it might hurt, like, and I might have a really big bruise, and it might be hard to eat. So then I called Sharon, and she was like, well, are you gonna have it or not? And I was like, no, and she was like, yes.
After the operation, the last one, when he had a catheter, and the hospital hadn't really prepared us at all, and we went home, and then he had really bad bladder spasms, and then we couldn't actually see the urologist because she wasn't in there anymore, and so we had to wait a long time, and we called Sharon, and Sharon took Liam through some relaxation and some self-hypnosis, and he managed to basically cope with an incredibly painful physical experience and actually alleviate some of that experience through the hypnosis whilst we were waiting to get the proper medication. So that was hugely important, and what I noticed was that Liam felt far more in control, and it really, the symptoms decreased as a result of it.
Well, firstly, it gave me something to blame if everything went wrong. Secondly, it was something special that no one else had that I could use to make my operation the best quality that it could have been out of everyone else. So then I knew that I had the benefit, and that it hopefully would go really, really well. And then the actual part that I used hypnosis for, it went really well.
We were lucky that she was there on the phone, and she was able to remind Liam of what he'd done in the session, and that completely calmed him down, and his whole physiology changed, and nothing I could say or do was helping matters at all. But when she talked to him, he calmed down, and in fact, the whole process of inserting the cannula was nothing. Even so, I think we were even laughing about it because it was kind of over with before it had started, and that also reconfirmed and showed Liam his own sense of empowerment.
Even if you're getting the gas, it's still good because it smells horrible. I've had it. So even if you're getting the gas, it still helps to be under, but in a more natural way, and it feels good to just be like, this is nothing. I'm just going to bed today, or something like that. Just thinking that it isn't anything, and just thinking that this won't hurt at all. I mean, why would it? It's nothing.
As part of Liam's op, he also had a skin graft from his mouth that healed really quickly. He was really worried about that. I was really worried about that. Sharon reassured him, and in fact the healing was really, really quick. So that was really brilliant, and it was brilliant to see Liam's celebration when he could do things, when it was just all fine, really, when it felt normal.
When I came home from having the dressing removed, I was like, okay. I was in my pajamas. I was still in my pajamas. So then I just put my shoes on, I went outside and I played football, and I was like, wow, I healed so quickly. It was really, and my mum was just like, hey, come in here. You've only just come out of the op. I was like, nah, I'm cool out here. Yeah, it was really freaky, but really good.
Unfortunately, Liam's had to have a series of operations, and every time we've come to see Sharon, and that's been a fundamental part of the process. If I had to have surgery, I would also have loved to have seen Sharon. I can really recommend it as for anyone, children or adults going through surgery.